the Tom Kenchi is going to be there. Just press a button and get him out safely. So, going to be interesting to see.
It's going to be fun. That's for sure. Jov and Electrocute.
Couple of
Juicy.
fleet footworks.
Yeah. I, it's weird. The way that plebs play is they'll lose the first 20 minutes, and then something will just switch in their heads, and then they'll win team fight after team fight after team fight, and then finish the game at about like 25 minutes. Last night they were playing just a random 5v5 tournament on Battlefy, sponsored, and they were against this team full of like diamonds and like a master tier mid laner, and they were just getting dumpstered on for the first 20 minutes, and then they won a team fight without a single death, got an ace, and then they did it again and again, and then they beat this team at 26 minutes when they were like 5k down.
I don't think it's gonna be as if I haven't even left the Salford side, because they have a very similar style.
It's weird.
We did some invitationals with the Manchester universities.
Yeah.
That we hosted at Media City at our university campus, and that was pretty much it. That was back in the Ardent Sensor meta when Anthony was the
Disgusting
real
meta.
beta.
Yeah.
Now he's just like an average everyday beta. But they would literally just sort of let themselves get smashed for 20 minutes and then just team fight once and just ace them and just win the game off a single push. So similar sounding style. See if it plays out any differently. What game time are you on right now?
I am at 20 seconds.
Okay, same. So we're all synced up.
Perfect. That's what I like to see. Welcome to the Summoner's Rift. Now, obviously, you're going to look for that early vision. Lining up nicely here. If they do go to try and ward this blue, they will take a Tarek to the face, so that shouldn't be too fun. So I'm fine with them being a little passive.
The games I've personally spectated, there's only been one where either team's tried to push in for deep vision and they only really got it into the red side, red buff camp, kind of. But that was it. There was no fights or anything like that. But
I'm a fan of dropping that Raptor ward. I think it just gives so much knowledge. Even if you don't see them, you know exactly where the jungler is, because they would always go for Raptors. So I would be very happy.
Jax came close to picking up a 1 CS lead there, but not going to get it.
It's good.
The ward that Shen drops might be a little dangerous if your boy Crimson tries to go for a level 2 gank. If he could take the blast cone and get into the bush, it's not going to give him vision on that. But
exactly.
That would be sacrificing pretty much his entire bot side jungle to the Jarvan. So most likely not going to see it. And he is actually going to have the knowledge that Zac started on the top side as Jax walks straight back over that ward to get back to lane.
Yeah, they would have had that knowledge based on how long Jax took to get to lane in the first place. But yeah, even more confirmation, and should be a bot lane fiesta if both junglers want to go there first. Hard shove coming from Keel here. Obviously, the red side bot lane went to assist their jungler, so they weren't able to try and go for those early CS. Probably didn't lose out on any XP, but
taking advantage, going for that level 2 early dink up, but not going to go for any super aggressive pushes to take full advantage of it.
It's not a particularly power spiking level 2 bot lane. It's not Lulu Lucian or anything like that.
Not much engage from the Tahm Kench. The Twitch at level 2 can do a hell of a lot of damage with the expunge.
Steak is playing really aggressive.
Yeah.
Just not scared of this Taliyah at all, just going for those
early
free autos.
gank attempt coming in from the Jarvan in the top side.
This should work.
The counter-strike's going to force them back. Actually double stuns them. That's really nice. And the flash going to be forced out by the Jarvan combo there. So
should be an easy repeat gank in the next 5 minutes.
From Benbow. Did he not level up the counter-strike?
He was level 2.
He didn't have a... Not counter-strike, sorry. The
leap
strike.
Yeah.
All these strike ones. Maybe there just wasn't a minion wave available, or he didn't have the ward left to jump out of that. So has to force the flash out to keep himself safe. But as you say, definitely potential for a repeat gank there. Zac clearing out the Scuttle Crab bot side.
It's very hard for Shen to shove as well and not have it naturally pushed towards him. So Benbow will be in an awkward situation very likely soon, Oh, just missing the taunt there, but again, doesn't matter. Neither of these players can auto-attack each other to any success thanks to these kits on these
Everyone
champions.
dropping all the dodge abilities.
Yep. Do you remember when that was a rune? That was good times.
100% dodge Jack. Good stuff.
Disgusting. So looking at the CS difference in the jungle right now, it's there. It's clear that when Jarvan showed top lane, Zac made use of that time. Press the attack was procced onto this Shen, so he got a decent trade in the top lane. But
Yeah, I would say Shen would have been getting the better of those trades, but not really being able to get the grasp of the Undying proc through the counter-strike. And with the press the attack, if he sits around in combat for 4 seconds, he does start getting chunked out. So, kind of dangerous to be sticking around, but using the shields from the passive, keep himself up there.
Thing is, there's no vision right now. If Jarvan was topside, Bembo's screwed here. And lucky for him, he isn't. But there's nothing to say that he isn't right now, which is why I'm fine with...
clear his bot side jungle, and now
he's coming,
he's going for another attempt in the top side. No wards there for Benbow. Actually going to go and drop one just now, I think.
That's good from him. I like that. I don't think Zac was revealed bot lane, though. I think the minions didn't spot him. If they did, Jarvan would be gunning it straight for the wolves right now. But, ooh, Stake taking quite a large chunk from the Talia there.
King of the Otters, I like that name. Actually done quite well to hold on. You saw the amount of pressure that Stake was putting on early on in the game, dashing forwards with the Valkyrie and getting the Gatling gun procs off, but actually managed to keep up exactly even on CS and actually starting to get a little bit of a pushing advantage back onto the Corki.
Now, one of the advantages that Corki has currently in the meta is that he can build Hex Drinker and be completely fine in doing that. It doesn't really affect his build. It delays Trinity Force a little bit.
Zac has been spotted out by the Scrying Bloom on the top side from Jarvan. So that's going to tell both teams where the junglers are. Nice dodge from the Taric Dazzle stun.
Oh yeah, Jackal's missed 2 of those in a row. Well, dodged 2 of those in a row. So nice side steps from him. Fleet footwork helps for that, I believe. That and
we are now 6 minutes into the game, so 4 stopwatches online. 3 there for the Pantheon's garlic bread bakery side. That's the greatest name.
It is pretty nice. Again, stun doesn't connect.
Doesn't connect.
Flash for Jax.
Next sponge with full stack's gonna be bashed down onto Ezreal, so he's about half health, taking more damage from tongue lashes as well.
We're gonna take a look at the CS differentials right now. There's not really anything to make note of outside of the jungle.
Yeah,
but that's
only about 100 gold lead there for Jax. About 100 in the mid lane as well there for Stake as well. Everywhere else, more or less dead even. About 400 or 500 gold separating the 2 teams at this point.
How do you feel about the Bami's Cinder on the Shen as opposed to Tiamat, which is what people usually pick up early on?
It's definitely more defensive, but it still helps with the, as you mentioned before, Shen not the best at pushing back into waves, so you can get a little more control on that, even though, as you said, it would have put Jax in a difficult position if he was pushing forwards too much, but it wasn't exploited by Jarvan, and the Jax flash is pretty much back available now.
Ooh!
And
almost able to get
actually, so close. What was that, 1 hit point?
Something like that. Oh, Shen already had the ultimate. Pepe Frog going to be able to pick him up, spit him back out there. Taunt lands onto him. He gets knocked towards the team. Pepe is getting really low. Pops the shield as the stun onto 2. Jarvan just about looking to get out, but Jackal gets the first blood. Love is Eternal firing away on the auto attack. Double kill for him. And now this Ezreal is in a poor position. Spray and pray down onto him. Just about getting away with the heal.
He just leveled up off that team.
Wait, triple!
Spray and pray available.
There it is, Crimson.
Oh, that was a nice slingshot.
Stun connects, has the Zac passive, popped.
Actually, is he maxing that stun? That did so much damage.
Jackal.
He is.
Oh my god, that was... how did he get that kill onto Ezreal? What happened?
Okay, so after the first 2 kills that he picked up in that fight, it was a nice disengage as well there. As we mentioned, Tahm Kench really good at keeping people alive. Actually, on the other side of the Talia wall, picks up his teammate and flashes back over it to keep them safe. Jackal able to use those expunge procs to pick himself up the first 2 kills, and those kills leveled him up to level 6. So he got the rat-a-tat-tat, the spray and pray available. So as they were chasing down on the 3 retreating members, he was actually able to use it, get the range extended, and the damage through the Taric, I think it was hitting, actually went through and killed off the Ezreal in the back of that fight. So really nicely collapsed by both teams. The Pantheon's Bakery using both their global abilities to get involved. That's the Stand United and the Weaver's Wall. But even without the global capabilities there on the Keel side, managed to get in and turn that fight around, and that's a 3 for 0 picked up.
Yeah, that, and it was all onto the AD carry as well. So he's going to be able to get that, that Infinity Edge spike really early, stake jumping forwards. Unfortunately, there is a blast cone there, but not going to actually go for it. Tam Kench ultimate is channeled, and they get the kill first onto him. Dodging away from the Zac. Let's bounce as the Taric ultimate does wear off, forcing the flash onto him. Jackal is on the other side of the wall. Stake's going to jump over. He has the red buff burning, and they get that kill. That's a 2-0 trade yet again. Bot lane skirmishes are working out for kill right now. And that's a free dragon.
Yeah, another little turnaround again picked up there. They thought that they had the catch in their own jungle on the Pantheon's Bakery side, but the Abyssal Voyage going to deliver in Jackal and Pepe Frog. Even though the Dazzle did hit both of them, just the numbers advantage was too much.
He's looking for it.
Actually, that Ezreal looks huge.
He dodged the Q. Oh,
with the expunge, finishes off the kill there.
The sidestep on the Mystic shot was so crucial there. He might have died.
He's doing really well at dodging out of these skill shot line abilities.
Happy feet. Me likey.
And that is the Cloud Drake there, picked up on the Keel side.
Which is very nice for those expunge flanks if you are looking for them. That's typically not the playstyle which Kill go for. They wait for that engage from the Zac, and then they fire away as the entire enemy team's getting locked up by that CC. But still, it can be used for those rotations, which hopefully we'll see now that they've taken.
As we touched on the global ability from the Pantheon side, Shen with the literally map-wide teleport, Talia with the sort of pseudo global Weaver's Wall also available. Having the extra movement speed out of combat is actually going to be really crucial, particularly at times like this when Jax's teleport is down. Having him
getting caught off.
Make the run between lanes. As there's a bit of a collapse, Gonna find Javan, gets the blast cone out.
Oh my god, Crimson!
Locks him on his own side.
He's going so deep here. I don't think he has the Let's Bounce available.
Oh, there was a nice triple stuff from Jax. Spirit's Refuge, though.
Bot lane, there's the 2v2, they're going to win that.
Yeah, that's the Taric, picked off easily.
Heal's not going to be able to get him away.
Oh, top. The golden Ezreal.
Is that the ace?
Not going to keep himself alive, and that is a map-wide ace.
Sub 12-minute ace here. You guys were asking me why am I not rooting for 1v9? Why am I rooting for plebs? They're only 2-1 on their scoreline. Well, I'll have you know that their one loss was against a 3-0 team, obviously. And it was very close. It was very close. But this is why you can see that I'm cheering for these guys. I think they'll be able to make it to Nats because they're pretty good. They're not too bad. I would very much like to see a game against Daddy's Angels, that's for sure.
As we were touching on Shen having a bit of a tough time in the top lane, now with a 2-level disadvantage and about 1,500 gold down on the Jax already this early in the game, has a Trinity Force completed, not even 13 minutes in, to the, Bami's Cinder of Shen. It's not going to get any easier for him at all in this lane. Corki as well with almost a 2,000 gold advantage. He's 4-0-4. And the big boy Twitch in the bottom lane, 6,000 gold to about the 3,750 on Ezreal. He has Runan's Hurricane first item completed. So as you mentioned, he likes to get in, wait for the engage there from Crimson, and then just open up with the spray and pray across the team fights. And now with the Runan's Hurricane, he's going to be able to be doing that 3 times for the price of 1.
It is looking pretty dire right now.
Yeah,
for
11
Pantheon.
kills to 0. That's almost a kill a minute, and all of them on the same side. Definitely not the situation you want to be in.
You don't need globals, okay? You don't need globals. That
Corki just Valkyries through the stones of Talia.
doesn't
Just
care.
doesn't care about the damage. He didn't actually go for the build you mentioned with the Hex Drinker. That's the name, right? Hex Drinker first item. Just go straight up Trinity Force, going
I
full
mentioned
on
it
aggression.
because I was talking about how that's usually one of the reasons you pick him, but against Talia, it's probably not really worth it. Like against a Syndra, sure, she's looking to one-shot you. Against an Orianna, maybe, but we're going to talk about that later.
Is that going to go for another engage?
Taric ultimate was popped, but it won't be able to save the Ezreal in time as Pepe Frog. He came behind them. He's going to slow them with the Tongue Lash and double kill for the AD carry.
Yeah, about an 1/8 of a second left on that Taric ultimate.
Bembo, he's looking for the 1v2.
He's alive, but going to get taunted up, locked in place, taken down. That's the first kill for the Pantheon's Bakery side.
Unfortunate, no longer a perfect game in their eyes.
Yeah, what if Pantheon's Bakery are the same as the plebs? What if they lose the game hard until 20 minutes, and that was the start of the comeback? Now Jarvan has a kill, so
would you say 9k down at sub 15 minutes is losing the game hard, or just not being in the game whatsoever?
Straight up, just getting demolished.
Crimson forcing the flash there. Red buff on Jarvan. He's only a level down, so this should be fine.
Yeah, it's the Jarvan with 1 kill. He's making the
Wait,
attempts,
what?
But just okay.
What? The BM stake.
Zacko, but
he's looking for it.
Oh,
there it is.
Jungle. Ooh, sniped.
Big boy rocket. That's what I'm talking about.
The big one. That's what we like.
Shen's up in CS.
That's the 5th kill for Corki. 8 kills on Twitch in the bottom lane, and this stupid game keeps like lagging, and every time I speed up to catch back up, it just lags again instantly.
Oh yeah, I hate that bug. Do you also get the bug where if you like play with time, then the scoreboard rearranges to what it was originally?
Yes.
Yeah, I cannot stand that whatsoever. I don't bother touching time whatsoever just because of that.
Maybe the lesson is we should never mess with time. So you hear that scientist working on time
just
machines?
Don't pick Echo. Just don't pick Echo, guys.
Cut it out. Yeah, you know all about not picking Echo, right?
Yeah. Ah, come on, dude. Come on. On my stream, really?
Ooh.
Really? Oh god.
Well, and that's gonna be it for me. I'm out of here.
Dragon is about to spawn.
Yeah, I'm going to be replaced next game, and it was totally unrelated to the Echo comment. Don't worry about that.
It's for some lame D&D, innit? Red buff now onto Jackal. If he gets an opportunity to fire on everyone, that's going to hurt. Infernal Drake is live right now. There's a ward on it, but that's going to get cleared. Superior vision, boys.
Actually, Jackal going to be the one to pick up the Rift Herald as he gets delivered with the Abyssal Voyage onto the Shen. He drops the thumbs up. Look at how little damage he's taking from this Twitch, though. Like
Ninja Tabby, dude. Ninja Tabby.
And the Chain Vest, but not going to be enough as Corki shows up. He does magic damage with his auto attacks.
Yeah. He's
chasing. Gonna burn through the Shen.
Red buff. I was talking about it. It was able to cause that Shen to just be stuck in
pops another big one down, gets another kill. Nice. Oh, there it is.
Oh, God.
The Runaan's Hurricane, spray and pray. 1 bolt. Oh, my God, the flash forward. That
Jackal. He's looking for it, and he's going to get it. Oh.
Okay.
There it is. There it is. Oh, my God, the BM.
that is amazing. Oh, my God. Oh, that was the best.
Oh, my God. That is beautiful.
Just because of that, I think I'm just going to drop in my transfer papers to university. I think it's been clinically proven the AD carries in KL are superior.
My God, that BM was
and it's actually going to work out as well as they take out the mid inhibitor with it.
Yeah. Second tower claimed. It's gonna ram into
We could
this
claim
inhib
that was unintentional. He was trying to ward over the wall, but I think it's just more fun to say that it was just pure BM as he picks up his 12th kill of the game in the background. That's 21-1.
Woo! They're playing pretty good today. I think this might be one of their cleanest games. As the last charge happens from Rift Herald. Shelly, she does go down. Hammering away onto that Crimson.
Really, really long range slingshot. That's
he finds him on the back line.
Picked up. Zach Jax gets himself his 4th of the game. Been fairly quiet under the constant rat-a-tat-tat crossbow bolts coming out
Crimson
from
and
Twitch.
Pepe right now are
But
repping that supportive KDA. I'm
yeah,
liking that.
they're like, what comes after James Bond? It's
Double oh
these
007.
two.
Now double that. Now add more. So
Just insane.
Baron is coming up in a minute, but they're probably hoping that it came up sooner, just because they've got to wait around for that to spawn now.
Exactly. You see, that's the other thing. If they finish this game too quickly, they're going to have to wait about 40 minutes for the next team that they're playing against to finish their game. So they're going to take a step back, wait for that Baron to respawn, and go for the all-out pressure just to put that final nail in the
Yeah.
Pantheon's bakery coffin.
Triple item spike acquired now for the Twitch. This is really just where he hits his peak, I would say. Rapid
the
fire
13
cannon?
kills were just
Yeah.
off-peak. They were
Yeah,
just
yeah,
warm-up.
they're off peak. Yeah. He didn't hit his item spike
Tarek
quite
missing another stun on a ward that's standing still.
yet. Jackal, oh my lord, that damage is
That was
insane.
a big locket shield, but he's Rorschached right now. They're locked in there with him.
Oh my god.
As he just picks
Look
up
at the
2
gold
kills.
lead.
Yeah, they've almost doubled their gold 20 minutes into the game. That's 17,000 gold. That's like 1,000 gold a minute. Just going to be expanded on as they take down another turret.
That is nuts. They're going to look to get the 3rd inhib now. And I don't think there's any way you can even contest this. It's, they've got double AD carries plus a Jax, so they take the towers quick as hell. Infernal should help them out a little bit as Crimson's
that was
diving in.
Big damage from a Corki crit
Tarek
onto
ultimate is
Talia.
preventing a load of damage as Pepe was looking to try and get the Ezreal, but they're jumping back into the fountain to defend themselves. Jackal's firing away, he gets the first kill for himself. Ezreal, they're going to get the Talia wall to cut them off here. Well, what will they be able to do with it? As Crimson jumps in, gets the double knock up, let's bounces them back into the team as they're able to just shred them down, and Ezreal is the only man left standing as Pepe Frog is the one casualty for Keel.
A little aggressive. He was a 1 kill away from getting that shutdown gold. Only a consolation prize it would have been, but still wasn't able to find it, and he almost gets taken down by the big one of Corki at the end.
And that's going to be it.
That was brutal. I think you've got to be careful streaming games like this because we just about got partnership, and putting things like this on the stream, you might be at risk of losing it.
NSFW, my man.
For real. I hope you've got your stream set as not appropriate for mine is, because that was gory. Is what that game was. Just 29-2. That's insane.
How many minutes? That was well over a kill a minute.
And 2 seconds.
Jeez. Yeah, Jackal in the chat. Close game. Yikes.
I mean, we said they're gonna have to slow down a little bit, or they're gonna have to be waiting for the next game to show up. It's gonna be
I
about
am not
30
gonna lie.
minutes.
The reason we spectated them game 1 is for this exact case. I was like, if I don't spectate them game 1 today, I might not have an opportunity because they might be in the middle of a game by the time the other ones finish. And I was correct. Looking at the damage graph, 22,681 damage from the Twitch in a 21-minute game. That's more than 1,000 a minute. But,
That's pretty gross. That's definitely not a guy that you'd like to see popping out of a sewers on a dark night.
that is definitely a smell that hurts. That is for sure.
See, it's difficult. I feel a little bit sorry for the Jax because he performed well. He's 6-1-6, but he only did 7.7 thousand damage, which on paper looks pretty awful for a Jax player. But he just didn't get a chance. With Stake in the mid lane and Jackal in the bottom lane, just shredding through teams already. Come on, he didn't even get a chance. Come at me. Dude, I will. With performances like that, you want to 1v1 my Flash Ignite Tom Kench?
No, dude, come on.
Call in Josh. Okay, so as we mentioned, the Salford side, I wasn't sure if you